Hi, my name's Jonathan Hicks. I'm back at the Dice Cup, and this evening I'm joined by
Steve.
Andy.
And we've just finished playing Majesty for the Realm. Now, this is a kind of engine building game, I suppose. So when it's your turn, you have a maximum of 5 meeples here, and you place them on here in order to take the cards. So if I want to take the third card along, you have to put meeples on all the previous cards, and then you get to take this, and you can add it to your supply here. And there's a different card corresponds to a different location. So the miller you always place underneath the mill, the brewer you place under the brewery, etc. So there's only 7 or so different kinds of cards in the game, and each of them score you points in different ways. So these coins, if you like, are the points, and most points at the end is the winner. But it says on the card what you get the points for. So when you acquire a new miller, you then get 2 points for every miller you've got. So I would now get 4 points. When you get a brewer, you're getting 2 points per brewer, and you're also getting more meeples because you're obviously using up your meeples. So if I acquired a third brewer, as well as getting 6 points, I'm going to get 3 extra meeples, which is going into here. You can't have more than 5 though. Extra meeples just score you a few points. The cottage is quite important when this witch turns up. You're getting points for the number of cards in these 3, but also later on you'll find the what is it called? The knights, I think. When the knights turn up, they attack everyone else. So if you don't have enough guards, then they're going to kill some of your people. So if I got a second knight, you kind of look around at everyone else, and you can see Steve only has 1 guard. So because my knights are more than his guards, he kills one of his people. It's always the leftmost person, and they go into the infirmary at the end here. And as I say, when you play the witch, it also lets you sort of heal someone from the infirmary, and they come back out. So the guards defend against the knights who are attacking, as well as getting you a few points here. The inn, again, is just getting more points. But there are a couple of these cards, like the inn and the brewery, that give points to everybody. So when you get a brewer, everyone, if they've got a miller, will get 2 points. And when you get an inn, everyone who's got a brewer will get 3 points. The castle is very straightforward. When the noble enters the castle, you get 5 points from the noble in there, plus a meeple. That's pretty much it. I should say there are variations. So on the back of each card, there are slightly different abilities. You can play with different abilities for all different cards, which is nice. But essentially, you just keep going around picking cards from the middle. They kind of slide along, and a new one comes out each time. And you play until the cards are run out, counterpart your points, and most points wins. What do we think?
Yeah, this mechanic's quite nice with the kind of putting resources on cards you want to bypass to get the one you want. Meeples are a resource. They're quite easy to come by. You can pick them up off the cards, or certain abilities do it. If you just kind of go for one type of person, you'll get done in by people killing your stuff with knights. So you've got to kind of diversify. There's also some endgames going for having a lot in certain columns. I haven't played the reverse side of the cards, but I think it's such a nice game. It's such a quick game. It takes like 20 minutes, if that. It's produced really well. The tokens are really nice, plasticky, not quite heavy poker chips, but really nice tokens. I just wish there were some 5s. But yeah, otherwise it's decent.
Andy?
Yeah, I really like this. It's a quick sort of card selection game. Yeah, as Steve said, that mechanic of placing meeples down to take a card is good. It's good that some of them are double-sided, so it gives you a bit of flexibility. Can be a bit, I suppose you can be slightly stung by luck, depending on how the cards come out, because you may never see a guard, and everybody may have lots of knights. Meaning stuff goes into you lose stuff, which means you need cottages getting back out again. But that's probably quite rare. Yeah, the whole way you get points and give points to people is nice. Yeah, it's just a really good game that plays in about 20 minutes, half an hour.
Rating?
I'd give this about 7.5 to an 8.
Okay.
6.5 for me.
Okay. I really liked it. The turns are just so quick. So you take your turn, and you sort of expect everyone else to take a little while, but suddenly it's your turn again. It just comes round again so fast because it's so easy. It's like, oh yeah, I won that one. You score your points and you move on. As Steve said, I really like the chips. It's very easy. You find you're changing up your money a lot because you acquire money really fast, and it just gives you a great feeling. You know, all through the game, you're getting more stuff. And oh, I get this card. Oh, now I get even more stuff. It just feels great because you're getting stuff all the way through the game. As Andy says, it's a little bit luck dependent on what other people pick, but I like the whole knights and guards thing. You know, you can try not getting the guards, but then it is quite a risk. You're going to lose a few people. Maybe if you get the witches, you can compensate. I thought it was really good. It's very natural to compare this with Century Spice Road, I think. It's a similar length of playtime in terms of how quick the actions are, similar sort of engine building game. Personally, I preferred this one. I thought it was great. I think I'd be on an 8 out of 10. All right, thanks for watching. That was Majesty for the Realm.